Okay, hello. I've had one coffee so far, which is not enough. Right. I just learned that if you want to edit a GitHub wiki locally, I finally found out how to do it. Where's the you have to add .wiki to the repository name, and then that gets it. Then you can actually edit it. I was really confused about that for a long time. So now... here we go. Here we go, this is much easier. Right. I can't remember what the new ones are. There's new functions in here that I... oh, they're not alphabetical. Oh, maybe that's helpful. Tan-H? I added Tan-H. I think it's mix and the two mono functions are new and not documented yet. Yeah, I need to document the behavior of this because it's actually quite complex. Mixes the two input buffers together. Two input buffers together. Writing the final values to the output buffer. This is what it does. Hold on. What does this do? Okay. Oh, let me show you something cool. I have a more complex Composer's Desktop project example now. I love this track so much. Here we go. That'll do. So I had to learn how to use Composer's Desktop project a little bit. Turns out what you do with it is you keep reading and writing audio files and calling loads of different programs in sequence. So CDP, you have this big folder of executables it gives you basically, and they all do different things, and you're supposed to compose them together. So I wrote this example of how that works. Because you have to like, so I'm like taking this input from here to here, or wherever it is, writing it to a temporary file. Yeah, I added this to mono function so that you can convert stereo to mono, because you need a mono input sample for the analysis stage. So you pass that to an analysis program, which generates something, and then the analysis data that it generates, you can use that with further like analysis tools to generate even more information. Anyway. This is quite cool. It's supposed to be used on vocals, this effect, apparently, but well, that's what it's designed for, I suppose. Now, sometimes the program will produce an error. In this case, this is basically, the program is returning non-zero. But it doesn't produce any like error information. What is that supposed to be? Index 0, hold on. This is returning a run result, and the first one is run result error. How is that constructed? In here, error. No, where does that come from? Result process run. It's not here. It's not here. That's, I don't know what. I don't know if that's a problem with my code or what. It seems like it is. Basically, sometimes the CDP can fail for some reason. And I guess it's just because I set this FFT window size to too low. And it doesn't like it. But I'm not getting any information back about what the actual problem is. Because I would need to read... I guess the minimum is 512. I would need to read the standard error output, and I don't think I do that. What? I don't actually understand. Which one is this? Analysis size. It is the first run process. PVOC. Result. Oh, here it is. This is what I was looking for. So it should... Hear it out. Wait, it didn't fail that time. Or did it? No, eventually it did. Okay, so it's not giving me any error information anyway, but maybe that's because I'm not doing this right. Error out. Standard error out. Oh, I don't get... Okay. It's probably printing the information to standard out rather than error out. So that's probably what's going on here. I do want to fix this because I want to be able to get actual information when something goes wrong. Let's do this. I think I could just use the same one, right? So if the program fails for some reason, then I'm just gonna dump all of the output into the exception message. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's got silent input now, and so it also errored. Alright, does that show up in the interface somehow? I don't think so. Oh yeah, it does. I think it did. There we go. Okay. I guess I should say that one day there'll be a much better way of presenting errors, but it's quite a complex thing. So for now I just want like the bare minimum, get the errors onto the interface. So I should say what program failed at this point. Maybe I should do this somewhere else. Maybe I should do that in... I could do it in here instead. Hmm. Interesting. So as long as it has some input, it should work, right? Whoa, hold on. What happened there? That's not lining up. Ah, because oh no. So CDP is trimming the silence from the beginning. Interesting. Ooh, wow. Okay. I wonder if you can stop it from doing that. I don't know which bit would actually... Whoops. Which bit actually does that? I assume it's the last bit, this bit. That's very interesting. Yeah, they're probably not going to document that if that's what it does, but it's clearly what it does. So what's happening here is we're writing the input to a WAV file, which is going to start with some silence and then end with some silence. And I think before CDP does anything, or before it, when you run this process here, it's just trimming that silence off of the beginning, and that's why everything gets offset and starts here instead. So if you wanted to fix that, you'd have to... I can fix this by adding non-silence to the beginning. Then it lines up properly. Almost lines up. Actually, what is happening here? Oops. Hold on, when I bounce this, it's supposed to... I think bouncing is broken. What? What's happening here? I don't know what's going on there. Bounce in place works. Interesting. So I don't know. I don't know. If I line it up at the beginning, then it lines up properly. I thought that doing this would work. Oh, it does work. Oh, that's fine. No, it isn't. That's weird. Why? Oh, hold on. Oh, that's a good point. So now there's the opposite problem, which is... Oh, no. Okay, that's... Oh, no. So the input range actually starts slightly to the left of the block edge. It's not exactly the block edge, so it's actually starting about here. I think. Right, I see. Oh, right, so if you use a smaller window size, then it works better. Interesting. But then that still doesn't solve the problem of if there's silence at the beginning. What? That does solve the problem. Except it did something weird at the beginning. Very interesting. The thing to remember is that it's not processing the audio like a bit at a time, like from left to right. It's writing an entire WAV file and then processing the entire thing. See what's happening there? There's definitely issues with, I mean, this is just part of the fun of using the scripting API to run external processes. I'm not going to be worrying about too much about getting Blockhead to work really flawlessly with CDP, because it's always going to be a bit it's going to be janky in a fun way, and that's what I think is going to be good about it. That it's not going to work perfectly. So one of the awkwardness of this, obviously, that's something we've just discovered, is some of these CDP processes internally, without telling you about it, they will trim silence from the beginning. So if you have a file that has silence at the beginning, it'll just, anyway, I'm repeating myself like 10,000 times. If this is like in the context of a bigger track, then the results are going to vary, obviously. I think the 100 is a better, maybe 512 100 is a better default for this script. Ugh. We could even add a check. We say if the input is silent, then just don't do anything. After converting to mono, just in case it perfectly phase cancels itself. Floating point comparisons. I guess just use an epsilon. What is that number that is giving me? I don't know what to make of that number. I like to just think about it like this instead. There we go. Let's be safe. Another 0. I don't know what a good number is. Let's see. What have I done in the past? In the resonator I did this many zeros. Compressor. Right, this is probably fine. Right, script. I really need to rebind the thing that pops up the AI, because it's currently bound to Control A, which is what is default for the NeoVim plugin. But Control A in Vim increments a number, which is really useful. Where is it? In here? Yeah, what can I use instead of Control A? I'm just thinking what feels natural with my fingers. Control X as well. What does that do? Control X decrements, I think. Oh, that opens this thing, I see. Oh, what's this doing? What? Oh, I see. It's given me new ones, so... what was it? Plus? Oh, plus and minus. That's actually good. I like that. Okay, let's keep with that. Stick with that then. Okay. Oh, yeah. Then. There we go. That works good. As soon as we put an input in. Ooh. It didn't work. Eventually it did work. Okay, seems to work well. So I have another one. Okay, so let's go back to writing this documentation. So lib. denoting, is that the right word? The crossfade between long That sort of makes sense, I think. I need to move this up. It's silent. And 2 mono are also, these functions here are also quite complicated in their behavior. Mono.
Daybreak, another new day. The mist on the meadow is drifting away. For it's daybreak, the sun's in the sky now, and flowers break through.
Oh, hold on. I'm assuming that the input is stereo, and it might not be, because I support. Well, I'm assuming it's either mono or stereo, but I do support creating custom buffers with more than 2 channels, so I should fix that. This bit's wrong. There we go, that's better. What's this one doing? Don't understand this one. Tube mono. Oh, that's a specific channel. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Oh yeah, so there's an overload with this one. So I should do this, I guess. Converts the... In fact, that's... And 2 mono mix is... equivalent. Okay, creates a new mono audio buffer from the given channel of the source buffer. Buffer A. This one creates a new mono audio buffer by mixing all the channels of the source buffer. Yeah, the explanation for what it does is actually not that complicated. Okay. That's all of them, right? Just check it looks okay. No, it doesn't, because I don't understand Markdown. Okay, I think that's a good enough description. What next? I was fixing bugs before I started recording. Like old bugs that people reported ages ago. Cool loop from Clap. Let's check this. I think it's already in my tests. It's already here. Am I actually testing if that loads or not? No, it doesn't seem like it. So somebody must have sent me this project file at some point and said it doesn't load. So let's see what happens.
Acenando com lenço, bandeira da saudade, muito além, acelera a marcha, o trem pelo sertão e eu só levo saudade no meu coração. Lá na curva o trem apita, desce a serra e a saudade aumenta. Uma coisa me atormenta, vem falar do meu amor. O trem blim blam, blim blam, vai saindo da estação. Com um pouco mais lá bem longe o meu
Okay.
acenando com lenço.
Wasn't expecting this.
Saudade muito além, acelera a marcha, o trem pelo sertão e eu só levo saudade.
Chord static.
Lá na curva o trem apita, desce a serra e a saudade aumenta.
Just looking for value in a static chord. Okay. And it doesn't exist.
Je n'ai pas le courage de te dire ce que j'avais à te dire. Alors, je l'ai enregistré.
Ah, here we go. Interesting. $12.95. Okay. $12.95. Shouldn't be here. Did I ever install a Neovim plugin? I don't think I could find one, the one that prettifies JSON. There must be one. If someone actually is watching this and knows of a Neovim plugin that does, I'll show you what I want it to do. So I have an extension in Visual Studio Code that does it. Close this. Open this. Excuse me. So Visual Studio Code, I can go prettify JSON and it will do nothing. Hello? What's going on? It doesn't work. Why not?
Tu sais, c'est difficile pour moi.
What the fuck? Why doesn't it work? Let's look online. Whoa, invalid character found. Where's that? Where's that? Oh my god. And it is the chord that was written. It's like a static chord. Interesting. What the heck? See if I can reproduce this somehow. I wonder if it's... I don't know. Maybe it was the resonator or something? This has a... I think... Oh yeah, if you use a static chord and then save... Then load. Wow. Okay. I could probably find out what the bug is just by looking at the code. Chord static. Chord static. Right if has value. Scale. Uint 32. What? I don't know. There's nothing happening here. There's nothing interesting happening. Eventually I need to like set aside a weekend to write a validator for project files. So after you write a project file, it just validates the entire thing. Or just read it back and see if it works at least. I don't know what's wrong with this. 383. It's anytime you switch the chord to static mode and then save it, I think. And it'll go to here. 64. Why is it failing to write this properly? Oh, it's converted it to a string! Because it's not in 64. Oh no. Because of an implicit conversion, like from Godot string has an implicit conversion from int 32, I guess. Is this? It's a uint 32. Show me the definition. It's not matching this, is it? Was it converting from U? No, it wouldn't. You might be interpreting the uint 32 as a char star? Oh yeah, it did. We saw it happen. A wide char. Oh yeah. Wide char. That's what it did. Yeah. So we can blame Godot developers, or we can blame C++, depending on who you want to fire. Who we want to fire at first. So I'll just write another overload here. Or we could blame ourselves for not catching this. I guess I should integral auto? That'll match anything, any number. I think the compiler will prefer that over the implicit conversion. During overload resolution. Okay. Yes. Good. No, we can't open it because the zip file is open, I think. Oh wait. What? Oh, we didn't save the project settings in the file. What? Hold on. What? Oh, wait. I'm really confused. What happened there? I didn't catch what happened there. Did I open the wrong file? I might have done. No, not that one. But I don't know. I don't know what that was. I can't reproduce it now. Okay, well we fixed something here. broken project file is generated if the project contains any /scale parameters which are set to static mode. Okay, that is fixed. This one I need to boot to macOS to investigate. I don't remember this. Can I open my email without accidentally putting sensitive information on the screen? Let's see. I think this one. Oh yeah, I was having crashes. Oh, this is the one that I just looked at. Yeah, that was the same bug. Okay, great. So that one's done. We're getting there. That is done. Things that need testing. Wait, what else have I got? Oh my god. We're nearing the end of the list, I don't believe it. Oh, the other thing I added yesterday is something people have been asking for ages, is a way to actually look at just a list of the Blink plugins. It's going to be too distracting to listen to. Which is a lot better than the current method, which was to press enter and then right click here and then scroll awkwardly. Parameter manipulator setup widget. So this thing oh no, it's this thing, I think. Actually, this is the setup widget. Which I breezed past so quickly that I didn't even pay attention to it, but it looks like it's working. Oh, no it's not. Oh, okay. Something happens when I delete a manipulator. I think. Nothing there. If I add a manipulator and then delete it, no? Ah, damn. There was something in here, it couldn't find this parameter. Interestingly, when I let's go to this mode and click add, nothing happened. Oh, no it does. The first time I did it, nothing happened. So switch to this and then click add. Something is going weird there. Ah, right. If you delete both the manipulator and the block, that must be what I did. So this is... Okay. It shouldn't be compiling parameters that don't exist anymore. Update or insert. Oh no. Why am I doing update or insert? That's bad. That's bad. Update or insert is a function I want to avoid using actually. It's happened twice. So I want to just do update, but I assume the reason I was doing update or insert is because the entry here might not exist. So I should just try to be careful to create it. Build song. So I can do that here. Can I? Oh no, maybe not. See. How do I do this again? See song. Oh no. How does this work? Compile a source. Okay, update or insert is fine, but I need to check if the if everything still exists at this point, and then it will work fine, I think. So if source can yeah, so if exists and exists. Then we do this. Same thing here. does that function not exist? Don't know why Clangs. I think Clangs died. Oh, I have these which do the same thing, so. I need to look in the back end? I guess so. Okay, good. Right. this is basically tested now, I think. No, I need to do more testing on that actually. Near the end now, where I soon it's just going to be a case of testing everything on Linux and Mac OS and making sure everything builds. Let's test this stuff. I don't remember what I tested here and what I didn't. If I do this and this and then this and this, how does all this work? You press C over here. I can't remember. C. So you press C on here. Then what are the keys? Paste a clone of the remembered block instance onto the hovered block instance. That works. Paste a clone of the remembered block onto the hovered block. That works. Paste a copy of the remembered block instance onto the hovered block instance. What was it? Just V. Yes. Paste a copy of the remembered block onto the hovered block. Alt V. Okay. Wait, how's that different from paste a clone of the remembered block onto the hovered block? Alt Control V. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's different because now this has created a new group. Okay, that all works. Yeah, I wanted to test that because I know I changed something in the code there. I can't remember what it was. Basically, it's just a bunch of admin now to do. Okay, we've made progress here. Bunch of different things that I did. This and that. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do probably is get things and make sure things are building on Linux and Mac OS, and then start testing there.